That's fair. That means we gotta go to your Twitter, bro.
Yeah, go off.
Oh, okay. All right.
On my Twitter, I've been tweeting all day, just about my thoughts. Well, all three of my thoughts of the week. But anyway, let's get into. Well, are we getting into it? Okay, looks like we are. Yeah.
Omega talk about quite the playstyle. They both started off like, hey, we really don't want to take a risk. We don't actually want to fight. Maybe this has a little bit to do with it. The fact that, quick 30. They know that if they do get their hands on one another, the other one is definitely going to take plenty of damage.
Yeah. And Seagull Joe, I mean, I imagine he entered to get some Diddy experience, but I saw him play Diddy for one game, and going Palutena now, maybe he wants this dub, but right now, this dub looks like it doesn't want him.
Yeah, you can change the character, but you can't always change the result. That is definitely what 17 is saying to Seagull. But the bold up B just straight into Apollo? All right.
Sometimes you gotta do it to him.
And it got done to him. He's at 70 now. Was off stage, struggling to get back. Finally managed to do it. But Seagull Joe, the damage has kind of been done. 84%. It's not kill range when you're going up against Palu, but it definitely puts you in a position where you're going to end up off stage and now have to worry about an edge guard attempt.
Yeah. Lots of explosive flames coming through from Seagull. Very few of them are fighting the Marco. It looks like he's just using them to buy space, and Zelda can't really close that gap so fast. 17 is one to go for those Pharaoh's wins, though, so you have to really watch out for yourself. And, get smashed forward. He's been doing that for so long.
Yeah, he wasn't really doing it in Brawl, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it wasn't as big of a thing.
I mean, not Sonic, Wolf have that, sorry.
Yeah.
But despite the early deficit that Seagull was at, this gap is closed pretty quickly.
Yeah. I mean, now it's starting to grow a little bit more, only because 17 go off stage. And I'm really surprised he didn't go for a grab there. That would have got him killed.
I was definitely in my head thinking, the grab's going to come through. It's definitely going to be the stock. 17, it didn't quite happen, but he has other setups that he's not going to do it, but plenty of damage. How do you come back, Seagull? How do you get up? Ooh, air attack. Okay. Worked flawlessly.
Yeah.
Yo, if that wasn't the biggest let me out.
Yeah. I don't want any of this. No smoke. Dash attack gonna come through. And I'm telling you, one time Seagull's gonna explosive flame and get Pharaoh wins for it. Classic item except missing the back air, but keeping the forward air, keeping some damage on there. If it gets the back air later, takes the stock away.
Yeah, and it's just such a devastating position to be in. You have to get up, your intendability is going to leave, but Seagull just firing off these back airs, just waiting for you, saying, if I hit you, lose your stock. If I don't hit you, you're still in an awful position with your backhand edge.
Yeah. What? You didn't get punched for it. I respect that. Sometimes you just gotta vibe check your opponent.
That's such an interesting option there to go for. Whoa!
We just do it.
Okay.
Zelda wears Nikes. I feel like Zelda would wear Nikes, or why do I feel like she would wear New Balances?
Oh my! Can we appreciate what just occurred? He literally just went for the most brawl force match I've seen in my life, and there's been 67% uncontested sets. Seagull Joe still can't recover. He's like, I still can't get over that option you showed, bro.
He's probably so tilted. And I don't blame him a little bit, because that force match was so raw that Gordon Ramsay would yell at you for it, all right?
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Ratchet song. Oh, man, Emmanuel Hudson. She Ratchet. Oh, she Ratchet.
Ratchet.
And still, until he did that up B, okay. Excuse me? All right, he's still alive, though. Not the end of the world, but Seagull definitely on borrowed time, and that time has not run out quite yet. I thought it did, but apparently he got another extension on that due date.
Yeah, he has 5 more seconds left on the clock, but
yeah,
that one was raw, and I like it, okay? That was the first time he really threw that out there with no setup, no precedent, and because of that, Seagull got caught slipping. I got hit, low-key.
I was hit too, because I wanted to shield because I didn't want to die, but I didn't want to shield because I didn't want to die. And it's just not a fun position to be in. But that really all started from that F smash. Like that was one of those forward smashes that did not win you the stock. That won you the round.
Mm-hmm.
If he wins the set, it's officially a set winning F smash because everything turned. Like, you know, the momentum shifted. Some of the wind kind of left the sail of Seagull Joe. You know, just everything changed literally from that moment on.
Yeah, it completely changes the pace and just the mentality going into it because it's like, oh shoot, I got hit by what? Huh? It's like one of those things that makes you think, am I nice?
Yeah.
All right. And also, okay, so quick side story to continue our conversation from last week with the peanut butter. I went to the grocery store on Monday. There was so much chunky peanut butter there, but a lot of it was sold out. People are buying it and people are eating it.
Wait a minute. How is there a lot of it there if it was sold out? Do you mean there were a lot of like options? Because like it can't be there if it's sold out.
Chunky peanut butter, and some of them were sold out.
Absolutely, because they had like 4 jars.
Yeah.
They were like, yo, we're going to give you a bunch of variety, but we're getting 4 of each. Yeah. One person bought them all. Come on, man.
Point is, there's a market that I'll sleep on. I still am not convinced enough to try it, but I know people who, like, I started asking my friends about it too, and like, it was pretty close to half and half. It's just the chunky peanut butter people don't talk about it.
That's because they're embarrassed, and I would be too. Stop.
But if 50% of the people like do it, then should you be embarrassed? I don't know.
Absolutely. Look, everybody was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In high school, and I felt embarrassed. I found out I was wrong later, and I should have been like, yo, man, this is what I do. But
that game was kind of fun.
I mean, it was on the low.
Yeah. Before they started adding more and more things to keep track of. Maybe I'm just doing like the classic, oh, kids. But there's a lot going on in Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. I can't keep up. Anyway, game 2.
And the game 2 involves a Rob. Seagull Joe is like, I fight Wi-Fi with Wi-Fi. I heard Zelda's good over here, and I heard Rob's kind of nice too.
Yeah, I mean, his wife does play Rob a lot, so maybe taking some notes from her. And right now, I mean, it looks like it's working okay. But I think the biggest issue is going back to FD. I don't think FD really worked for him. It was the reason he got blown up by a lot of stuff.
Not the sweet spot force there. Phantom, not going to do it quite yet. By the way, why is that called a Phantom and not a Knight?
Because I think it's either a reference to Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass. I played them both and never made it far in either. But like in Spirit Tracks, Zelda's ghost could like possess a Phantom or possess the Knight. So they just called it like the Phantom Zelda or something like that. So, yeah.
Nothing felt like a Phantom with that up B, though. I mean, yeah, there was a little bit of phasing from one point to another one, but that hit definitely hurt, definitely tangible. And 17 taking a slight lead over Seagull Joe. I do say slight because he is at 148%. You know, really anything at this point will take its stock, including this grab, which should be enough, and it is. But, kept the lead. Good stuff. 21% extra credit. Nothing too crazy, though, because Rob can definitely combo you very, very quickly.
Yeah. Just takes one gyro. Oh, man. If he had fast fell straight down from that arrow, that could have been a huge open.
By the way, if Seagull Joe played Rob, he'd be Robot Joe.
Ugh. Was that a reference to Robot Joe?
It just felt like I've heard this before. Although there's definitely a robot and a bird on a show on Cartoon Network, and I just can't recall it. It was a Robot Chicken?
There was Robot Chicken. There's also Whatever Happened to Robot Jump, which is an interesting show. Oh, that was a good read by Seagull.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah.
All right, Phantom one way, 17 goes the other. Now, I will say one major, traditionally the difference is when Joe does get a lead, he keeps that lead, and it's so frustrating to try to overcome it. But as soon as I was going to say that, I thought about what happened last game, so I could be completely mistaken this time. Maybe 17, you know, is a little bit of the antidote to dealing with. I thought he was going to go up with that up B. Oh my god, that would have been so good.
Absolutely. I think he's still going up there. DI mix up, almost killing. If that was fresh, it would have been done. I think Seagull Joe, yeah. He's playing with the confidence that shows that he found his pacing.
Definitely.
All right, nice Naru's love. 17's been doing that a lot tonight just to catch off the ledge. And okay. He had enough fuel. That was the weirdest
so much
interaction.
chaos. Yeah.
So much interaction that neither player was even.
Don't tell me it's happening again. Okay, if that Phantom hit, I was calling it. 17 was gonna win. The up E? You got 129 scary position to be in if you are 17, but he's still fighting as if he's not in kill range, to be perfectly honest.
Because he's not in kill range.
Oh my god, 85%, 17. If he could find maybe at the ledge like a sweet spot forward air or back air, he could win. And that might have been the opening right there when Seagull Joe tried to use the gyro and actually had one on the screen already.
Yeah. Why do I feel like 17 was going to run up and up smash or forward smash?
I don't know if he's going to make it. Oh my god. You think so?
I think so.
I think it's going to be a forward air back air. I think that's what he's gunning for. Or an up B. I think it could be a straight up B.
True. Let's see who got it. I mean, Seagull Joe's jumping, dude.
Oh my, I'm terrified. 17. Oh, there it is. He tried. He was close. He was close. Yeah. You can't do it again though. 17. There's no way you can do it again.
Yeah.
Like I would take that risk now. Oh no, yeah, that's it. That Phantom tried to force it. Seagull Joe is like, that's my opening. Goodbye, my friend. And 1-1 up.
Yes, sir. And there's still best of 3 territory, so whoever wins this. Actually, no, this is semis. Okay, so it's best of 5. Yeah. I thought this was quarters. Someone said, are you sure this isn't his wife? Actually, no. But I just trust Seagull to not do that. Do I?
I can't believe he went Rob. And I can't believe it worked. I mean, I believe it worked, but I can't believe it works. It's one of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Seagull is one of those guys who can, like, I always say, like, his flowchart is the strongest out of almost any player. So, like, once he has the flowchart for a character, he will execute it, and it'll do decently well, at worst.
That is true.
All right. But let's see. In the meantime, in between time, chat, how was your day? How was your week? Talk to me. Anything you're excited for coming up on the horizon? It's summer. It's almost July. We're almost halfway through the year. Was 2020 what you expected so far? And if you say yes, you're lying.
That's the biggest facts ever. Yeah. Oh.
No one saw this coming.
Yeah. Well, first off, you probably had expectations for a year. I'm still convinced that this is not a year. Like, 2020, we're throwing in the gutter. We're just going to mess up the timeline. When they're like, hey, we looked in the history books and it looks like you guys had 2020 twice. No, we had it once. The first one didn't count. Like,
first one we had to return.
Yeah. Good. We get back.
Let it rain saying today was pretty good. That Winners Finals was fun. It was fun. My lungs still hurt. I'm still chuckling.
So a change of pace, not Final Destination this time. We're going to see a Battlefield 17 and getting the victory versus Rob.
Yeah, it's possible. All right, so we'll go dropping low. Let's see.
I think we were going to say, I'm sorry.
I was just saying in the chat, someone said, I wasn't too surprised. A friend of mine has been hyping up this year because it was the Roaring 20s and expecting something to go wrong. Well, turns out everything went wrong.
It was a Roaring 20, all right. It still is. Like,
yeah. Someone said, can't wait.
You are roaring in your house.
Yeah. Someone said, can't wait for the coronavirus arc ends, the World War III arc can begin. Hopefully, the World War III arc doesn't begin. I don't want to do that.
Can we get some friends right now? I think we need some friendship. Like,
yeah,
ooh,
please.
Good up B from 17. Very bold, very risky, but going past the ledge, catching Seagull off guard. And
Also,
really adding this extra credit.
Ooh, high forward smash. Jeez. And also, Durs, congratulations on the new townhouse. Hope the move goes smoothly.
Yo, that Phantom does not care. Or the air dodge is going. This is 17's time to attack, to be honest. If you are able to get out of bait out Rob's air dodge, no, he's not completely free to hit, but you can no longer have to worry about him evading your attack. It's just about will my button beat his, because he no longer can air dodge to avoid it.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Speaking of avoiding, Uncle Joe wishes you would have avoided that up air. 17 placing it so well and taking a commanding lead.
Oh, it's just a meme. Yeah, I mean, with how 2020 is going, anything is possible. Okay.
Oh,
I'm just trying to survive out here.
Ooh, good laser.
Got him. Yeah, he had that timing on lock. With Zelda's Pharaoh's win, the timing is always the same. So if you react to when she starts it, if you have a timing on lock, you can get it pretty consistently.
For sure. Especially in a position like that where Zelda wasn't even able, I don't think, to get to the ledge. Like, you know, stay in that vicinity, be prepared. I love the mix-up right there from 17. Staggering the attacks, making it so that Seagull tried to swing was punished for it.
Yeah.
And now we'll be able to walk it in. He has Seagull at 132%. Of course, getting that final hit is the difficult part. Zelda does not have disjoints while Rob does. Something no grab, goodbye.
Yeah, that's how it's been working, like, pretty consistently on Seagull. I wonder what's happening to make him get hit by it. Maybe he's not mixing up his ledge grab timings?
Maybe. I think he had this get up. I think a get up attack was actually the answer, despite as risky as it was. Because you're at high damage, you're like, what if, you know, Zelda shields? But a get up attack would have actually hit Zelda and broke the Phantom, I believe. But that's such a scary position to be in. You know, your intangibility is less because you're at higher damage. You know that if you jump or do a standard get up, you risk the Phantom hitting you. Roll Phantom's gonna catch it. It's a very scary position, but Seagull did do a get up attack earlier that caught me off guard, and it worked in a very similar scenario.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes once that Phantom is just there on ledge, you kind of get that analysis paralysis.
Yeah. Definitely the case. So we are, you know, I'm gonna be real. I want to just cast one set with Min Min.
I mean, it's late in bracket. I don't think it's gonna happen. Also, Papusa. Also, I've never had Papusas, but all of my friends say it's amazing. Okay, Papusa Dro is asking, is Min Min good, like offline good, or good online? I don't know. People are still figuring her out. I feel like she's unique and interesting, but I don't know. Ask me again in like a week. I had the ability to like grind her or like to lab her out for like 5 minutes today because it was a busy day. But later on, I might have a better idea. Alright, so it looks like Seagull's going with his classic Wolf.
Yeah, he's like, look, this worked back in Brawl, you know. Wolf would have shut down Zelda then.
Wolf on Brawl Wi-Fi was actually a top 3 character.
Oh, those are facts. I'll never forget an old friend in Vegas beat me on Wi-Fi and said he was better than me. And I was like, look here, Scrub. I don't know if you get 40% offline, bro. Like, but that was Brawl. Wi-Fi was different. No, I know. He didn't.
Dang, you gotta hold that?
It was all good, man. I think our accomplishments differ, and I'm okay with that.
Fair.
But right now, you know, the Wolf switch, it's hard to say it was working quite yet, you know, trailing a little bit, but of course Wolf does have that potent skill power. 17 trying to get that very similar up air that caught Seagull Joe earlier. Seagull learning in a re-grab, and oh my god, baited so hard. Like, Seagull Joe is licking his chops. He's like, this is the opening I want. It's the regrab. That's it. And 17's like, you're too close, my friend. Take that stock loss. Seagull Joe does type right back. Also, I don't like papusa, but I also don't really like cheese.
I was about to say, yeah, I think they have cheese in it. Yeah, you're not a cheese guy.
Did you see the genius option that 17 just did? He did down air, which was negative on his hit, so he actually went into an intangible move after with Seagull swung. That was so smart.
I mean, let's be real. Zeldas are mashing that eye anyway. But that time, it was predicated setup. Don't get hit by it. Okay, good. I got worried when I saw him jump. Kill him for this? Oh, good fastball.
Okay, so with fire, yeah. Maybe that's just what Seagull needed. Something a little more umph. And that back air has some umph.
Yeah, it's more than beyond oomph. It's a full page like editorial about why it's gonna kill you.
All right, and right now, I hate to say it, but 17 looks like he's starting to fall apart. He's really trying to force things. I guess if you hit a door long enough, eventually it's gonna break.
Exactly. Everything's a solution, or if you hit anything enough, it becomes a solution.
Oh no!
I don't.
Oh, he didn't go for the grab. The dash attack was a little bit too slow. Seagull Joe able to kind of stop that pressure because he was in an awful position originally.
Yeah. Still not in the best position as... Okay, but that Nair come through saving his bacon.
All right, it's very back and forth. I mean, both characters hit hard. It's just that Wolf has a little bit easier of a time hitting with his hard attacks. You know, it's more safe.
Okay, should kill? No. No tech. Actually, really good air dodge away, because if he had tech, that might have set up for something awful. Oh, no!
Great, and almost. Seagull cannot eat another one of those. Phantom is online. Grab is as well a little bit later. The stock would have been gone. Air dodge has been used. How do you get up? Seagull does get up attack, and Seagull Joe dies for it. Smart stuff from 17. He actually backed up. He charged the Phantom, ran into the ledge, and then backed up, kind of saying, I know you're going to do a get up attack. I'm going to bait it out this time. And fantastic adjustments from 17.
Taking that set 3-1 over Seagull Joseph.
Yes.
Yeah. And also, Papusa Dro saying, Papusas are amazing. In general, they're good. If you're from Maryland, please drop me some good Papusa places.